So here's part 2 of chapter 6, project D, bill stuffer, and I just realized I went ahead and typed the copy as they specified, and it doesn't fit on mine the way it fits here. And then that's when I realized my margins are the default size of a letter size piece of paper, and so I have to adjust them. And instead of creating a new document like I used to do, I realized you can go to layout and find margins and columns and adjust it from here. So I don't have to throw this document away. I can decrease the size of my margins, and it was to 1/4 of an inch, because when you have a smaller document, you need less margins, less space around the text. As you increase the size of your document, you should add more space for your margins. So that's what they specified, is 1/4 of an inch. And now if I resize my frame accordingly, let's see. One thing I noticed is that after doing that, my column realigned itself. So I have to move my column again. So go again to grids and guides, unlock column guides, move my house out of the way, and just pull this back over to 475. Move my text so it falls after the gutter, and then stretch it to fit. And now it fits the way it does in the book. So move my image back so it goes bleed to bleed. And then I'm going to add one more thing. Let's see. The black bar that goes on the bottom here. So I'm going to grab a frame and then draw a black bar that goes from the margin all the way to the bleed. Just draw a frame and then you can fill it with black. And then it's not quite on the margin, so I'm going to adjust it and adjust it to the bleed, from bleed to bleed. Because again, this is a color that you want to be printed all the way to the edge. You don't want a sliver of white showing. And if I didn't put the bar to the edge, to the bleed, and it was just on the edge of the paper, there's a possibility that it won't get cropped exactly on the color edge, and then I'll have a sliver of white showing, which is really tacky. So you always want to make sure that any full color image or graphic that goes to the edge of the paper and off the page is in the full bleed area. Okay. A little bit of review here. If you want to get the 7 to line up with the F for free, so that it's indented to a certain point beyond the bullet, and just it looks better, then what you have to do is, I think, control click or right click. There's a shortcut for it, but I think it's hard to remember, so many shortcuts. So should be insert special character, indent to here. Whoops. Okay, I didn't do that right. I think you have to put it on the first line to show where you want it to indent. And then control or right click there, indent to here. Okay, where is it? Insert special character. Other, indent to here. There we go. And then the command for it was command and then the backslash or forward slash. I can never remember which one it's called. Anyway, but I find it easier to use the context menu, the right click menu. Another thing for right clicking, if you want to copy and paste, because we're going to need Money and Savings Bank, the name of the company, all down at the bottom in the color bar, in the black color bar, just like you see here. Just take a peek how it looks, like so. So it's going to need to be white. You can copy and paste this so you don't have to retype everything, including like the fact that this is Adobe Garamond and then this is Myriad Pro. So, and they're different styles. One's bold condensed and one's bold italic. So instead of retyping all of that, I'm going to use my context menu. So control click, right click, or for copy. You can also do control or command C.